can take this, maybe it can't. Okay. Is it okay? Is it lagging? I don't know. Is that the chat? Okay. Amazing. Okay. Oh, I guess usually on the show that I guess usually on the show I play like the intro song, and then you see the graphic. Hey, Zero Parkour, can you see and hear me? Is the stream nice? Is it laggy? What's going on? How are you feeling? Wow. So I guess I'll just do the theme song all by myself. Get up. Oh, it's kind of laggy. Damn it. Okay. Sounds like I need a new computer. Huh? I guess we'll just. I guess. Oh, sorry, podcaster. Davis is just wondering if that we can just be more quiet. Is it too laggy to enjoy? Or how is it laggy? What's going on? Am I slow? Am I fast? What is really happening?
How can you lag be fast, right?
I don't know. Shit. Am I going so fast? Am I? Oh boy. Huh? Oh boy, this one, huh? It's chill? Okay. So I guess we'll just keep going, and then I'll watch the playback for it. But I'm just gonna keep going with this like it's a normal show. I'm actually not even gonna look at the chat. Oh, it sounds kind of distorted. Oh. I don't. Maybe I do this. Huh? Maybe that works. Oh, did I even put an audio? Oh. I'm literally just figuring this out in the moment. So what can you put on a audio? Okay. How's that? Maybe that's better, huh? Am I better now? I guess this whole thing's just kind of a test. Right? You know? You could really be trying it. You can try anything in front of the TV. When you're on the TV, you can try anything you want. That's what people think. Back in the old days, you put them on the news. You put them on the news, and they'll do anything. Have you seen the? You put normal people on the news, and they'll do anything in front of the news. You ask them, what's the weather? Huh? And they go, oh, Tom, it's crazy to be here. They just forget what it's like to be a person. Like, people don't talk about how hard it is to be on camera sometimes. But if you want a good perspective on it, if you think that this is easy, watch some interviews with normal people. You know, like, I'm not gonna make fun of Middle America. So, let's say you're in LA. And someone wants to get an opinion on, let's get topical. They want an opinion on the riots and the peaceful protest. The peaceful protest. And so they get just the average person off the street and they put them in front of the camera, and their head's in the right place. Oh, it's so distorted you can't really hear. Okay, well, how's this? Oh, how's this now? No, dude, it's Zero Parkour helping out. He's helping right now. The whole intro, I guess, will just be me kind of figuring this out. Yeah. No? Oh, there's 2 viewers actually. Mad. First off, mad ting. Oh, here comes Jovy. There's two Jovys.
Quick shout out to ZU Parkour.
Who's saying that?
He is the biggest, coolest supporter I've ever seen. He supports like all the homies.
Right on.
He's fantastic. ZU Parkour. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Jovy's right about that. Am I Joe Rogan? No, I'm not bald. Also, there is no elk meat in my fridge. Don't I just push the just tilt the camera? Yeah. Can you hear me properly now? Is everything okay? Like
Shadow distorted. Fuck.
No. Oh. Well, no. No. He heard. No. He heard. I think because he put a heart in it. And he said, dude, chat. I guess it'll be super distracting reading chat while it's going on. That'll really sidetrack things, huh? Today we're drinking bitter. I thought it was bitter melon for the longest time. Turns out that it's bitter lemon, bitter milk. Yeah. It's bitter milk from the dragonfly. We're actually drinking dragonfly milk right now. So little sip for that little inaugural first podcast live sip. I think I will need a faster computer for this. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, sir. Yeah, I think that I kind of just saw Mr. Jovy getting a new laptop, and I was like, oh, I want a new laptop. And then I never let go of the idea that shit, like, I kind of want a laptop. But then the thing is that as soon as that idea came into my head, then my computer started fucking up. Do you know the Jeep Club? Tell me you know the Jeep Club. It hurts because you're right. But as soon as I wanted a new laptop, my laptop started fucking up. So, is that me? Is that just me? Is that the Jeep Club? Is that when you're driving a Jeep, you notice more Jeeps? That's like, I did notice that because I had a Chrysler Sebring, and no one cares about Chrysler Sebrings except for other people who have Chrysler Sebrings. They're like, hey, nice car.
Oh, hey, you got that?
Hey, you got the one. You got the same one.
Oh, hey, you too?
Oh, hey. You too? You had a certain amount of money to spend, and you decided to get a shitty convertible because you had a dream to be a jock? You wanted to be a high school jock too? Oh, I see you didn't get it in red. Huh. Because a lot of the ones that you would see are in green. Like, you don't see that ugly color of green car anymore. Like, who decided that was an appropriate color for a car? You know the green I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Jovy's nodding behind the camera. Who? Is there an owl? Is there an owl in here? My brother says he misses me. Miss you too, bro. Is there an owl in here? Who let people, this color green, right? Who let people get their cars in this color green? For the electric green, you see Lamborghinis, you see Ferraris, you see a Porsche, you see a custom Porsche. What you don't see is a disgusting forest green car anymore, because tastes change, I guess. But who back then thought that was a nice color? Who was a tastemaker back then? Who was deciding the headlights should look a certain way? Because they were wrong. I like how cars look these days, but if you look back then, like in the 90s, like that was like the dark age for cars. It was like the Bronze era, where like what was going through people's heads. Like, was the 90s just an awkward time for everything? Where all the proportions were fucked up? You know, Jenko jeans? Coming back? Oh, yeah. My dad would always say, yeah, the bell-bottom jeans are gonna come back one day. He's right. Oh, e-girls wearing them. What up? E-girls are a thing now? Yeah, I swipe right on them if they're my age. But there's not many e-girls my age. They're more rare because people my age don't want to be e-girls. At least where I'm from. Or at least I don't see them. Yo. Why? Are the e-girls my age? Because I'm open to it, okay? I have critics in my head.
Yeah.
I have critics in my head.
I just like instilled and you're like, okay, but this, okay, to be completely honest, this.
So sure, there are e-girls my age, but you know where they are?
Everywhere.
At the club.
Oh,
They're at the club.
sure.
I'm gonna take off the noise gate because maybe people will be able to hear you. Fuck the noise gate, first of all. First of all, fuck the club. We're gonna turn off the noise gate. Yeah, baby. Shake it off, baby. Okay. It's been one large disaster, this show. Hopefully it turns out okay. It's a little leggy in this lifetime. What are we talking about? E-girls. Yeah. Be kind of nice to date a girl who's trouble. A girl who, when she has a problem, she says, I need a cigarette. A girl who says, bye, come here, come. Tell the story to our one viewer. It could still be ZU Parkour. Tell the story.
So, today I was on break at work. I saw a girl that I have a crush on, that we became just friends.
Wait, you still have a crush on her?
She's very cool. But I am very happy, we're just pals, for sure. But, I said, hi, and she said, hey, okay, bye.
Woof.
And I was like, oh, okay, bye.
That's why.
And that's what this is. This is
On the other side.
This is my reaction.
That's on the other side.
That's how I felt.
That's why he's here. Because I was thinking, like, what kind of background do I have? And then, Jovy gets a little funny when he's feeling sad.
I like to tell the jokes, so I feel a little less sad.
Like, he's looking on the computer. Because it does look cool. We're just flying through space.
Oh, I should adjust the camera. I really like to make jokes when I'm sad. It makes me feel better. It helps me avoid the true intensity of the issue.
Yeah.
I don't mind when they say bye if I joke about it. I just say bye.
I feel like you're expecting someone to, like, talk back to you from the camera. Yeah, well, I'll keep talking while you just sit here and stare. So, yeah, awkward situations with girls. I'm familiar with it. Okay, I think that I talked last episode, maybe the episode before, about like weird dates I've been on, like that one lady who lied to me, and look the face on it, who lied to me. Boogie on out of here, buddy. So, this one lady. I was telling her stories, okay? I live a crazy life sometimes, yeah? And she thought, these stories are so crazy. I'm gonna tell him I'm Freddie Mercury's cousin. I believed her, okay? As soon as she said that, I was like, oh, fuck. Cool, this lady would probably know some dope shit. And then, after thinking about it for a while, definitely lied to me about it, and then definitely... a year later, she tweeted about it. Dude, this lady that I went on a date with, she tweeted about how bad the date was a year later.
Wait, was this the girl that she told you her uncle was like
Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Dude, she fucking okay. So
Remember that date, bro?
So don't say her name out loud, but no, but one of the ladies that a lady that I've been just rephrasing this. A lady that I have seen recently is closest friends with her.
Really?
Number one.
The lady that you have seen most recently?
Second most recently.
Gotcha.
Oh, Z Parkour says that sounds much better. How leggy is it? Like, is it annoyingly leggy? Anyway. So a year later, she tweeted.
Wait, how did you know that?
So lady sent it to me.
And she was like, "Was this you?" Or she knew it was you already?
Yeah. Well, she talked about how the guy did parkour. Apparently, on the date, I said that I don't believe in labels, and then eventually, and then went on to call myself like a parkour athlete, like blah 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 blah. Like the way that she phrased it was like, the guy said that like he doesn't believe in labels, and then just said like 3 labels about himself. What a hypocrite! I love that people these days when they catch you like when you're on a date. When you're on a date, you'll say anything. You'll say anything to keep the conversation going, right? We've been drinking.
Bro, I just remember you coming home from that date and being like, she just said some weird shit to me and I feel like she lied and like that day was bad. Like, I remember that was she tweeted about it years
She tweeted about it, yeah, she tweeted about it like 2 weeks ago.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, except for I feel bad when hot girls say mean things sometimes. Yeah, I've got thick skin. I've got thick skin, except for when cutie babies and Jovy say things about me. I've got thick skin, dude. I wear fool's clothing. I wear the dumbest clothing in public. I don't care. I'm fine when people laugh at me. It's cool. It actually like kind of heightens my state of being. It gives me some energy. But when cute ladies. He looks so stupid. I'm like, hot girls hate me. Oh no. Like it's like some like deep-seated like fear, some like high school level fear of mine of like not being good enough back then, you know, because I had the braces on, you know, all the ladies were like haha, Josh, I will never date you because you're so ugly with braces. Yeah.
You swung today.
In high school?
Yeah, at least like had game.
No.
You had game.
No, bro. I did not have game. No, bro. Well, first off, I didn't have sex for the first time until after I graduated.
After you graduated?
No. I was 18.
I remember this one time we were training, we were like, bro, grade 12, everyone has sex all the time.
Yeah. Except for me.
Why are you telling me that?
Because everybody other than me was having sex.
You were just like, if you breathe, you're like, everyone fucks you.
Because everybody was fucking.
You said it like in a way where you didn't say it like I'm except me. You were just like, don't worry, bro, we all fuck. You know what I mean?
It was the royal me. It was royal me. No, dude, I was. But like, I wasn't getting laid in grade 12, bro. Oh my god, I still had braces, man. I was driving my Chrysler Sebring. I had big nothing going on, and had braces. If you have braces, yo, embrace it, because the whole time, embrace your braces. Say that.
Never say that.
Never ever say that. Embrace yourself if you have braces. Love yourself first and foremost. But oh yeah, you get caught up in the preachy messages and forget your train of thought. Yeah, I wasn't that cool in high school. What's so funny back there? Yeah, it's really funny over there. Ha 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 ha. This is my real friend behind me. He doesn't say mean things behind my back. He just makes faces. Come back. Come hang with your friend. Bye. Okay. I thought that Jovy would come and hang. Yeah, it looks like it's another drunk podcast. It's not. I'm drinking bitter lemon with 33 grams of sugar, baby. It's my second one. So technically, I've had 66 grams of sugar. Yeah, society has standards for for the things that you use to have a good time? They love the alcohol. They love the sugar. But as soon as you tell your mom you smoke weed, she disowns you. Right? As soon as you let people know that you burn banana peels and snort the ashes, don't do it by the way, then they think you're a freak. Yeah, as soon as you watch YTV and you think that slime is fun and you buy yourself some slime for yourself, you're a freak. Right? So everybody loves it. Everybody loves a guy until he buys himself some YTV slime. Huh? If you're from any other country, I'm sure you had some kind of TV channel where everyone got slimed. What the frick was that back then? What can you imagine if our society is entangled with its entertainment, right? So where would society be if we were that level of obsessed with goo and slime? Like, what if your favorite celebrities at the Oscars were getting slimed? And what is that? Why was everybody getting slimed back then? Was there a slime surplus at the factory? Yeah, so no, but on Nickelodeon, didn't Nickelodeon have slime? On Nickelodeon, slime. America had no slime. I'm learning. Jovy, did you know that? Is Nickelodeon even American? But so was slime just a Canadian thing? I'm more just troubled by the fact that like there was no slime in America. In what? So Nickelodeon had the slime? Nickelodeon was the lead slimer. ZU Parkour. This is a one-on-one chat with me and ZU Parkour. That's what this podcast is. I love it. No, dude, we actually appreciate your support so much. You are the number one supporter because like we actually are like, dude, you are so sick when we're just around the house. Like it actually happens. Jovy can vouch for it too. It's just it's awesome. It's so dope to just be supported in this sense. So love it. We love it. And look at me pick my nose on live TV. I'm picking my nose on live TV. I'm a frog. I'm a pig. So where the frick did slime come from? Did someone just... I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck on slime. We had a show called Uh-Oh. And on Uh-Oh, they had many games. A lot of mini games and screaming children. Like it was like a game show, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? But instead it was by kids for kids. Except for they had a gimp that they would lock inside of a jail cell. And he would load up slime to pour on kids. That's a little crazy, a little fucked up. When you have time, search up the show Uh-Oh. UHOH, Canadian TV show. Literally, it's like, oh, you fucked up. Let's get the gimp. This guy in like a full leather like costume, like tight, bondage looking costume, like kind of like a gas mask thing with windows in the eyes, mouth zipped shut, I think, or something to that degree. I'm gonna search up right now. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh, Canada. He was the mascot! Yeah, dude.
How is a gimp the mascot?
Turns out Uh-Oh, Canada was an episode of King of the Hill. Uh-Oh, Canada show. Now that the show is live, we can't cut any of this out. So I really gotta watch my mouth. Okay. Watch your fucking mouth, dude. Yeah! Dude, what the shit? One of the contestants is actually an agent. One of the contestants... look at this guy!
That is pretty gimpy.
That's super gimpy. He's got like shoulder pads. He looks like Bane from Batman. Is Batman old these days? Do kids these days know Batman, or is it just Fortnite and TikTok? Is Batman real these days? Who? Oh, my phone's telling me to breathe. Oh my fucking god! Okay, so ZU Parkour, you must know Jason Paul, the parkour athlete, man. He saw my post about the Savage Hill that I go and run on, and that I'm number 8 of all time, and the person who is the number 1 spot on this app for this hill, their name is Gene and Jason Paul screenshotted my story and sent it to that person and said, look out, this guy's coming for you. And he just DM'd me and I'm about to check it out.
Wait, how do you know Jason did that?
He sent it to me.
Oh, Jason just...
Yeah. Okay. Very good. I thought it was gonna be something funnier, but Gene, I'm gonna call that person Gene W. Just said, get after it, brother. Okay. So that was just funny though, because can you imagine just being a person that enjoys running, right? You want to record it, you want to be better, right? And then you get the number 1 spot on the hill, and then one day Jason Paul, 1 million subscribers. Does he? How many followers does he have? 500,000 followers on Instagram. Messages you, look out, this guy is coming for you. Damn. Hope you got a sense of humor because man, I can just imagine someone being like, yeah, I really don't appreciate that you have put my name in front of so many people. Yeah, well, my podcast has on average 1 viewer, huh? And I'm not salty about it. Can't wait for the for more interesting things to happen that would drive viewers to the podcast. But I'm fine recording this for all of less than 10 people because it gives me joy. It makes my heart pump. I get afraid. I learn things. I'm becoming a better performer in all aspects. And I hope that the stream is going smoothly because this is like a cool new step. Yeah? And like, I'm pretty stoked that I can just go live with this. Am I wrapping it up right now? I guess, because I want to check just to make sure that everything went smoothly with the podcast. But I did want to say that earlier on the podcast, I called the peaceful protests in LA riots. I don't think that. Like, I think that they're peaceful protests. I just wanted to correct that, make that right, because I think that it's dope that people are standing up for that. People are standing up for their rights and standing up for racial equality because it's really super fucked up that that's been going on for such a long time. And there are much more qualified people other than me to speak on this matter. All that I can really do is use my platform to get to show that I am behind this movement, because who isn't, right? Everybody should be behind this movement. And yeah, there's much more qualified people to talk about it. So really my job is to just listen, understand what behaviors of mine I could be changing, and if I can, direct people to better sources. But I don't know, there are charities and GoFundMes everywhere. They're not hard to find. You know, if you follow anyone who knows anything about anything, which I don't, but other people do, then they can forward you to those charities. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Just kidding. We'll keep going. Fuck it. Okay, Zero Parkour, so keep going, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's ramp up the energy. I'm gonna take a big sip. Yeah, I guess just when you get a little preachy like that. Is that preachy? Is that cringy? Yeah. It feels like you're wrapping up the show, right? Or sometimes maybe it feels like I don't have anything to talk about. I could talk about how I love looking foolish in public. I love looking like a fool in public. Okay, so there's this story of this ancient Greek dude who no, Silas, we're gonna keep going. We're keeping going. Silas just asked, did I just get here for the end? No, we're gonna keep going. There is a story of this Greek dude, and I fucking forget his name. But back then, this could be totally wrong, by the way. He used to wear a purple robe. And back then, nobody wore purple robes. And if you did wear a purple robe, you would get made fun of. And so this guy, I wish I would remember his name. He would walk around in a purple robe so that he could get used to people making fun of him and realize that it's not that important. That the opinions of the people that you pass by in your day doesn't matter. I mean, don't be obnoxious. I'm obnoxious. Don't be giving people a bad day with your loudness. But I don't know, if you're wearing foolish clothes and stuff, it's kind of fun because, like, I went to the grocery store in my full golf wang polka dot outfit, and like, god damn, I felt foolish, dude, because like I love these clothes, but like I know how much I look like a clown in that stuff. I get it. It's fucking funny because polka dots. Isn't that weird that like a color or a collection of colors can be funny? Like just colored polka dots, people can look at that and go, ha! Oh, that's so funny. It's got polka dots. I'm not doing anything funny with my body. I'm just wearing a pattern. Right? If I was wearing zebra print, you wouldn't be like, haha, this man looks like a zebra. But for some reason, colored dots on a canvas, on a blank canvas, people just fucking flip their lid. People just lose their mind. Like, I remember the first day that I got that outfit. I'm fiddling with this. Anyway, I did want to wrap up that little story about the Greek guy, but like, yeah, basically he would wear that outfit, and just so that he could realize that the opinions of other people don't matter that much, and maybe he liked the color purple, right? And you shouldn't let what other people think stop you from being yourself, as long as you're not a murderer or serial killer, or like as long as you being yourself doesn't mean you're going to be outright racist. I was just laughing at the chat. It looked like I just got amped up about saying racist. But yeah, so I wore that outfit to the grocery store, and I get this like cool energy from looking foolish, where I feel like I've already there is no mistake. There's make no mistake, I'm the fool guy. I like to have the fun. So like now, like when if you're wearing a tuxedo and you drop your pants and take a big poop on the sidewalk, everyone freaks out. But if you're wearing polka dots and you pull down your pants and then do that, people will be like, oh, whoa, he was a crazy guy, saw it coming. Cause yeah. and when you're in these like funny little outfits and stuff, most people don't even care. Like, I heard this on the Joe Rogan podcast. Like, someone asked someone, a very specific, Josh, who are you thinking about right now? Like think about your, I'm butchering this story. Think about someone that you really look up to, and think about who they're thinking about right now. Or like, or even better, like if you're in public and you're looking a fool and people are walking by, and in your head you're thinking like, oh, they probably think I'm so foolish. They're probably just thinking about themselves. They're probably just thinking about their day. So like, just don't, even if you do think you'll be judged for like wearing silly things, do it anyway, because like it's fun. It's so fun to be colorful, dude. I had so much fun in the grocery store in that outfit. I was like doing like cross steps, and I was like putting on dance moves when I was like moving through the grocery store, like pick up an avocado, take a bite out of it, spit it on the ground. I hate this shit. No, I wasn't doing that, but I was like riding the shopping cart. I was like, I would, there's this thing I do, there's this thing that I do when I'm having a really good time in the grocery store, and I push the cart a little bit, and I do a little 360, and I grab the cart again, and I was doing that all day. That was so fun, and I was having a blast. And the only thing that really changed from making that a mundane time was I decided to wear something snazzy, put on my polka dot outfit. Now, I'm not saying go on www.grail.com and find yourself a golf wang X Levi's collabo for an upmarked $700 for the jacket. But I'm saying, like, if you find a piece of clothing that makes you feel more like yourself, wear that. Like let your clothing enable you to feel more like yourself. Like, I don't think, I'm gonna say people, but I don't think I think enough about how expressive clothing is. Not only is it an expression of who you are, it's almost like what you're wearing kind of decides how you express yourself. Like, imagine how you feel when you have a bad haircut. Like, you don't feel outgoing. You're constantly just fussed about, like, oh shit, my hair looks bad. Like, but like, when you got a nice haircut, you feel great. You're feeling sexy. You're feeling outgoing. You're like, you can look people in the eye. You can have a conversation. Like, like things that seem hard socially might not be so hard because you have made, using your clothing, you've made a safe space for yourself to be yourself. And that's how I fucking felt in these polka dots. Like, that was the permission I needed to have a good time while I was grocery shopping. So if that's all it takes, do that. If that's what you need to give yourself permission to have a good time, to enjoy yourself, to be energetic, do that. Huh? Wear a skirt, paint your nails, dye your hair blue, black, green, all of those colors, aquamarine, shave your eyebrows off because you want to look surprised all the time. You ever thought about how easy that is to just look surprised all the time? Like, I'll be shaving my face with a razor, and then once you shave the face, it's like I could just start shaving other things. And you start shaving your chest because you're 24 and you're growing hair on your chest already, and then you're like, shit, well, there's no more hair on my chest. And then you shave that down there, and then you're like, shit, what else do I have to shave? And then almost involuntarily the razor starts going dun 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 dun. You're like, no, because it is so easy to just take a shaving razor. All right, this is a shaving razor. You're shaving your face, and you just get a little absent-minded, and you just oh shit, now I gotta have my eyebrows on fleek all day because they don't exist, because your eyebrows can only be on fleek if you're drawing them on. Did you see how focused I just got with that? Is that an advantage? Would that make my life better if I just like shaved off my eyebrows and then just colored them on, or just like stuck on eyebrows depending on how I felt? Like, for example, today, can't believe what's going on in the world today, so put my eyebrows like really surprised. But like, even without eyebrows, people look surprised or not impressed. Like, have you ever seen the picture of all of your favorite celebrities with no eyebrows? They look different, bro. Like, that's a small thing to change about your appearance, and it means the world. Like, you remove your eyebrows, you're not sexy Brad Pitt anymore. You're slimy dolphin, man. You ever seen a dolphin with eyebrows? Now that's sexy. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, just, that's what I think about. So I think about all the time. So now I'm DMing with Gene Westerberg. Gene Westerberg said, can't say I won't beat it again though. Shit. Now I've got competition. Thing is, I gotta shave 20 seconds off this hill run, and I'm already dying. Like, it's hard enough to shave 3 seconds off of the hill run, but to shave off 20, yeah, I bought good shoes for running. That helped. Awesome. Little impulse buy. Rich boy over here buys what he wants. Sure, that helps. Yeah. But that is Mariana's Trench to cross. Do you know the band Mariana's Trench? Not that. The trench at the bottom of the ocean. You gotta cross that. Like, it's freaking hard to shave even a second off of that. And even while you're running, in your head, like as I'm saying you, but I mean me, even as I'm running up the hill and I'm almost at the end, I'm like, bro, you could probably slow down a little bit. I'm like, shut the frick door. It's a mixture of shut the fuck up, and shut the front door, and shut the frick up. And here we go. But in doing that run, that is the hardest, like, 2.5 minutes of my life. Holy crap. Like, that is a irreplicable struggle. Because it feels like your brain's gonna pop, you can't breathe, you're feeling sick. Bah! But it feels good to conquer that, man. Like, if you can find like a good run to do every day, do that. Because like, and I didn't start with the Savage Hill. Like, I've been running for a while. I've been running for a while. Like, I have been jogging on and off for a few years now. And when you start running, you gotta go slow. Like the best advice I give to anybody starting out running, like if I have a friend who's asking me how to get into jogging or anything, I say run at an annoyingly slow pace. Like, you could probably walk faster if you really tried. Like, that's how slow I started running. But it's like, when you're starting out, your threshold, your tolerance for doing long runs, if you want to go for a long jog because you see other people go for long jogs, you're gonna gas out real quick and you're not gonna have a good time. And sure, if you're redlining, you're pushing yourself, but it's really hard to maintain that. So like, I say, build up a little bit of a tolerance to running, and then go for it. Like, then like run for a few months, and then really start pushing it. Or even while you're starting out, find the edge of your comfort zone and live right there. Like, right in between, like, too easy and way too fucking hard. Like find that little fence. Like, imagine your comfort zone is like a little green grassy planet, and your phone vibrates and it's distracting, and there's a fence at the edge of that planet, even though it's a sphere. Maybe on the underside, the dark side of the planet. That's outside of the comfort zone, and there's so much to explore there. So what you could do is hang out on that fence. And you could go on one side or the other. I guess, like, I don't know, it's totally in your control. But it's really, really cool to push your limits physically like that. Sure, I think there's areas of people's lives where they don't need to be pushed, right? I don't want. Is there a right way to say that? Like, I don't want to force anyone out of their comfort zone who's not willing to, except for socially, because that's a little fun sometimes. For example, like, I'll fix this somehow. I love to play around with awkwardness socially, because I don't think awkwardness is that bad, because you're not gonna die. You're not gonna explode. It's just an awkward moment. And the thing is, it takes two people to make an awkward moment. So sure, there's awkward people, but like, an awkward moment is something that's created in between people, I guess. So really, when you're in the middle of an awkward situation, there's stuff you can do about it, but it's also like, am I in a hole here? Did I bury myself into a hole by saying I like to create awkward situations socially? Like, for example, hanging out, people hanging out on the rooftop patio of the apartment I used to live in, and going up there with Jovy, and then just putting him in front of all of these people at the fire pit and just saying, hey, this is my friend Jovy. And just telling them his aspirations and then just walking away for a little bit. That's funny. And he's still friends with me, so we're having a good time. I don't think awkward situations are that bad. Maybe if it ruins your reputation with someone, maybe if you're really concerned about your reputation. Like, let's say you're at a Hollywood party, right? Because I'm an actor. You're at a Hollywood party, and someone puts you in front of a producer, and you gotta impress them. I'm I'm not gonna make that an awkward moment. I'm gonna build you up. Or like say you're an animator, Jovy. Say you're an animator like Jovy, and you're at the Jerry Paper concert, and you see an animator guy that you're a big fan of, and you don't want to walk over there. I'll push you. I'll push you right into the guy if I have to. I'll say, hey, we're not leaving until you talk to this guy, because it's dope to talk to people that you look up to. Yeah, and you get to learn from them, from their process. Yeah, that is that. Holy schmoly, we've been recording for 45 minutes. So I'm gonna call it here just because I want to check on the quality of the podcast. Hopefully I'll have some title cards that I can fade in and fade out eventually. But it is what it is. This was the first live boy. Could be good, could be bad. This is kind of opening me up to a new standard where, sure, I knew how to be funny. I knew how to have a good time by episode 10, just recording by myself. But technically, I would say the first 10 episodes were just kind of like warm-up for the live show. You know, learn how to try not to say fucked up things on the show, and learn how to be a little bit funny. You know, learn how to utilize the comedy writing that I do for myself a little bit. And I really enjoyed it. So thank you for joining me, Zoo Parkour. Hudson, awesome. Like, I really appreciate you. And anybody else who has been watching this, anybody who's watching this past the recording, hopefully the recorded version doesn't look all fricked up. And I probably will use the quality of the stream to justify me getting a new computer. It is what it is. So, with that, thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, this is